Are you a NetSuite user and wants to know how you can make your daily work faster within the system? I will share you top tips and tricks that I think are very helpful for your daily work. Hello! For those new to my channel, my name is Rose Ann Gibalagin, a CPA, and a multi-certified NetSuite consultant. I have been working with NetSuite for more than 11 years now in different industries, so if you are here to learn about NetSuite, then you are on the right channel.
Create new record. Do you know that you can easily create new record by personalizing this icon? For example, I am working with sales team, and I can personalize this icon. Check the records that I create on a regular basis. For example, I create new customers, opportunity, sales orders, cash sale and estimates. I can arrange by simple drag and drop or by clicking move to top or move to bottom. When I save, all these will now show up so I can easily create the records. Use of recent records. This is the quickest way to access the records or transactions you just recently worked with. For example, I am reviewing this particular invoice. When done, I go somewhere else in the system and suddenly, I remember to check some other details I missed on the same invoice. To access it quickly, just click on this clock icon to show the record. You can also directly perform editing as needed. You can click on all recent records to see all others that are not displayed. You would see the record name, the type, date and time of last access. Maximum entries in dropdowns. A lot of our customers were asking before how we can make the field show a search field rather than a long list of selection. For example, I am working on this journal and I need to post on my tax liability account. Without adjusting the preference, I would scroll all the way down to find the account I'm looking for. I'd rather make this as a searchable field so I can simply type in the account name. This can be controlled under Home Set Preferences page. On the General tab, I can adjust the maximum entries in dropdown. You can set it to a lesser number, for example, 25. So when I reload the journal, I would now see the field change into a search field rather than a dropdown. I can then simply type in the account name and select it. Showing internal IDs. When we are referencing records in NetSuite, especially when we are performing CSV imports, we normally use system-assigned internal IDs, as this is unique to every record. For example, I have here the list of my department or cost centers. Normally, we click on the record and find the internal ID on the URL, or we create queries and expose internal IDs. Under Home Set Preferences, you can simply turn on Show Internal IDs. See that when I reload the list of my departments, the internal IDs would appear by default. This is true for all other records in the system. Shortcuts. You can add NetSuite pages to your shortcuts. For example, I have this page in my file cabinet that I always check. Rather than me going to the usual navigational path to access it, from here, just hover your mouse to the star icon, modify the name of the shortcut as necessary. You may opt to load on the same page or open in the new window and save. Once saved, just refresh quickly by clicking on the home icon, then you will see it appear on your shortcuts. NetSuite also has a shortcut portlet where you can add external links. For example, I am adding Amazon. I just input the URL, provide a name, and from the home dashboard, I can easily go to that site. Know that it can be used for some other pages, queries, or records inside NetSuite. Reminders. Another helpful tool would be the Reminders portlet. You can use standard reminders or create your own query so every time you log into NetSuite, you can see the number of records you need to process or monitor. For example, as a controller, I need to approve expense reports. I go to my Reminders portlet, set up, and add expense reports to approve. I will drag and drop it to my headline so it shows on top of my list. I can opt to show the reminder even if there's zero result, but for now, I will click on Save. It would now reflect then on my dashboard. So in one click, I can see the exact records to approve. I can review individually or approve in bulk by marking the checkboxes. When I refresh the record, it would indeed show as approved. Record list and search links. Do you know that when you are on any record in NetSuite, you can quickly see all the listing or create a query for the same record type? For example, I am reviewing this particular sales order record. If I want to see all the listing of all my other sales orders, I just simply click on the list and it will show me the listing of all my sales orders. I can change quick view to recently created, recently modified or viewed, and I can also sort my listing by simply clicking on the header. I will go back to the sales order and instead, I want to query some sales orders. I just simply click on search link. For example, I want to see all sales orders created within this year to date. I can click on submit and NetSuite will show the results for that record type. From here, I can also save the search for future use. Notice that I can now rerun the same saved search whenever I need. Keyboard shortcuts for date fields. On date fields in NetSuite, I can use the shortcuts like Y to quickly change to yesterday, T for today, Shift T for tomorrow. I can also press plus on my keyboard to increase the dates and negative to decrease the dates. Help. When you are on a particular page in NetSuite and you have questions or simply want to know more about the functionality, just click on Help. And NetSuite will show you documentations about the page you were last on. On the left side, you will see all other related topics. You can drill down to read more and learn. Last but not the least, quick tip on global search and field searches. Global search is one of the most powerful tools available. It allows users to quickly find records, transactions, reports, and pages across the entire system just by typing into the search bar at the top of the screen. However, if there are multiple results, we can target the data we are looking for by simply using prefixes. For example, if I just input Academy, all records with that keyword will show up. But if I'm targeting just customers with Academy on it, I can put CU colon and the word, and NetSuite will filter its suggestion. You can use these other prefixes to narrow results in the global search. Now, when searching for records on lists, sometimes you know part of the name but not the full name. You can use wildcards to perform partial or flexible searches. For example, if I put Academy here, NetSuite will just suggest company name that starts with Academy. But if I put wildcard, it would display the other customer that matches that keyword.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Feel free to drop your thoughts or comments and let's chat. If you need NetSuite assistance, you can contact me directly or my team at Simply Put. We take pride with the service we provide. Have a blessed day ahead!